Hey guys, Brad here. Welcome back to the Big Box Bike Review. Today I am doing the 30-day review of the new Trek FX 2019. It's the FX2 with disc. Alright, this bike retails right now, brand new, for $569 at your Trek retailer. 30-day review. Fantastic. The only issues that I've had at all are I just had to get my front right pedal replaced because for some reason it just started clicking, and the only other thing I've had to do to the bike is just minor tuning to the front and rear derailleurs, but you're going to have that on any bike, guys. You will have to do your tuning on any bike. You can have Shimano 105 or Ultegra and you're going to have to tune it. Now I know this is Big Box Bike Review, and again we're not reviewing really a big box bike, but I still want to talk in a full in-depth review about everything about this bike. Alright, I'm going to cover a lot of things I covered in the first video. A lot of you guys have seen my first video. I think I'm at about 1.6K views. I really appreciate it. You guys are starting to subscribe. Please do subscribe if you like these videos. I'm going to talk about biking and fitness and stuff like that here in the future, but for right now, the full in-depth review. Again, some of this I've already covered on the other videos, so it is what it is. But anyway, the Trek FX2 2019 frame. It's what they call the Alpha Gold aluminum. It is their higher grade aluminum. Very light, considering it, that this isn't really a racing bike. It's a a fitness bike, but the frame is excellent. It's well balanced. It's just great. It really is. You'll see here the sport seat is very comfortable. I've ridden it. I've probably put about 130 140 miles, so for a lot of you guys that train hard, probably not that many miles to you, but a fair amount. The braking, the disc brakes, these are the best brakes I have ever seen on any bike. If you see down in there, the disc brakes, I mean, it's just fantastic. They are, if you're really moving, they will stop you quick. You actually kind of have to get used to them. It's kind of like that new car effect. You step on the brakes and it's like, whoa. I mean, it brakes real hard. You have to kind of actually get used to it and be careful. But up here, we'll talk about the rims. The Bontrager Connection rims, aluminum, pretty lightweight, and they're very well trued, and they just roll so well. I mean, when you get a higher end bike, you don't realize you just get everything is better. Not just better frame, rim, tires, but you even get better bearings down inside there. That's where your bearings go, so that if you spin the tire, you'll notice the tire just keeps on spinning. Where if you have your Walmart bike, the bearings are less quality and it will slow down on its own. And a cheap bike just isn't going to roll as well as this bike does. That's one thing that makes this bike faster. So the tires, 700C by 35. All right, and one important thing about these tires I didn't talk about before, these road tires, they can be pumped up to 95 psi. I run them at 90, and you can fly. I mean, a dirt bike from Walmart, it'll typically be 35 to 40 psi. Hence, if you're riding the trails, yeah, that's where you want to be. I'm riding mostly the road and trying to do Strava times, what have you. But the ride is a little bumpy because the tires are so hard. But man, you fly. I mean, you can really move on this bike. So again, over here, we will look at the crankset. I've got a Shimano Tourney front derailleur, kind of basic. You can talk to your local Trek dealer if you want to get that upgraded to an Acera. That would be up to you. You've got Shimano cogs up in the front. they work fine. I mean, it shifts, everything shifts fine. Again, you just want to fine tune your derailleur with your barrel adjusters, which are located, really you can just do it on the front one, you can do it right here. You can also do some of it right here on that barrel adjuster. And I'll talk about the rear derailleur, which is the Acera, and then there's also a barrel adjuster right there if you need to tune it out a little bit. You only have to do about a quarter click around or a half click, and it will make a big difference. So the quieter it is, the smoother it's going to be, and the better it's going to shift, and you'll save a couple watts. So you definitely need to tune out the derailleurs. Overall, I mean, other than the minor pedal, that was the right pedal. For whatever reason, it just started clicking, but I went up to Bird Legs Bicycles here in Jacksonville Beach, and Alex fixed it right away. And if you go to your local Trek shop, they should have no problem getting you taken care of. So overall, outstanding bike, guys. I mean, I've ridden it a lot, and it just, you know, if you're into Strava, that's the app I use on iOS or Android, and it makes biking more fun. It's going to help you get more fit. If you want to get fit, ride a bike. Some people are like, well, Brad, I can run and burn more calories. And I used to be a big runner when I was younger, but for those of us that have shin splints and knee pain, you want to ride the bike. And riding the bike is far more fun than running anyway, so, and that's how I see that. But anyway, that is the full review. Please subscribe, ask any questions about the bike. I did get a couple comments from people. I do want to cover this. I did get some comments. Well, Brad, you know, we can't afford that bike. The only thing we can afford is the Walmart bike. And guys, I've said it in my other videos, I understand. I had to save up to get this bike. I'm in my early 40s. I pay child support. I don't make a lot of money. I'm an assistant store manager at a very small retail store. Guys, I get it. I understand. But the difference from getting the Walmart bike or the Target bike, you know, the cheap Schwinn's, the Roadmasters, and the Kents, to something like this, it is night and day. People say that, well, it's the person that makes the bike fast. I'd say that's about 60% true, and the other 40% is the bike. The better the bike is, the faster you're going to go, believe me. And if you ride a Walmart bike even around your block 3 or 4 times as hard as you can, take a 10-minute break, and then ride this bike around the block 3 or 4 times, you will notice a huge difference, and it will make you just want this bike. It's a big difference, guys. So save your money. Save your money. It takes time. I know not everybody can afford it, but hey, it's worth it in the end. Once again, thanks guys for watching. Brad with the Big Box Bike Review. Ask any questions, any comments. I'm happy to help. And I look forward to seeing all of you on the next one. And please subscribe. Tell your friends. Please subscribe. Get ready for those fitness tips I've got coming out. See you soon.